Okay, here we have a cutout cylinder that I just made. No, that's not the way that the end cap should be fitting. It should be fitting closer but not tight up against the back side of the plug here. I mean the cylinder housing. So we can look inside and we can see where the pins sit. Now this is the key, the working key. No, it's not. Look at there. And how do we know it's not? Besides it not turning. If you look in slot number 1 and slot number 2, you can actually see the pins, the bottom pins, pushed up past the shear line. That one, number 3, looks like it could be right at the shear line, or maybe close, and the other are sitting below. 4 and 5 are sitting below the shear line. So let's see, I think it's these ace keys that we stick in. Look, everything's at the shear line. We turn it, we see the top of our bottom pins, because they're sitting at the shear line. Now we got to hold our finger against the plug to pull the key out, because if you don't, when you try to pull, the slack that was back here ends up being up here, and you can't get the key out. So you have to hold that plug in with your finger while pulling the key out. Alright, look at another key that is not right. You see the different cuts on that. Ooh, this one's having a tough time going in. Okay, and look at there. We can see those pins are not sitting in the right place. We see all the top pins sitting above or at the shear line, so we know that key's not going to work. We'll go back to our Kwikset and see the different cuts on it, and look at there. There's nothing, not going to turn. So we go back to our ace keys and we see the different cuts on that. So we see everything at the shear line. We can turn it. Look at that. That's cool. I like it. Love any chance to be able to mill something. Brings me back to my machining days. And now with the key out, we can see that all of the springs are pushing the top and bottom pins down into the cylinder, which we can see the first pin there sitting nice and low in the keyway. Hope this helps.